Welcome back to the NDS. We're here at Canadian Tire for race 12. Take a quick look down qualifying. And back up we go. We are ready to go. First road course of the season. Number 4, RS Fast 11 on pole. And it's going to be a very unique race. The pace car is in. We are green, green, green flag to kick off the Canadian Tire Grand Prix. The 4 car gets in the corner good. Clears off for the lead. Pretty much doubling up behind them. Taking this corner is going to be a challenge. And everybody gets through. The battle for second is still pretty intense. Ben McDonald is there, but I think he's going to lose some ground here. As they all get down into this slow technical section. Ringo gets by to 5th as everybody wants to go single file through the section. Shout out to Canadian Lux making up some good ground. Jake in the 35 not able to get a nose under the 99. I think he thinks better of it. Whoa, 99 went a little wide. That's going to open the door for the 35, but he's messing up too. They're sliding through here. Good shit. Good shit. It's now everybody getting settled in line for the long haul. Oh, but 21, Frosty Wusky goes off. He catches it. And that's only going to be 1 spot lost. Logan got right around. And that's what you got to be careful of. Running too wide there. Never really pays off. Back up through the gears. They'll go down the back. As Krugemeyer had a really bad corner getting onto the straight. That's going to create some separation, which not what the guys behind her wants to see. Logan going to continue the march up through the field. The 23 doing good. And getting that spot. Going to hand it over without any consequence. And Ben McDonald is all over the back of Hyperdrive for second. See if that 33 is going to have anything in the tank to catch the 4. Down the hill they go. Tiger Man sitting in 6th. Especially this angled shot's pretty good as they go down that straightaway. I think one thing Jake is getting a little frustrated at is not being able to make his move around the 99. Definitely has to catch him at the right place, the right time. God, that corner goes so annoying. Toad Warrior further back. Couldn't quite get around Misty Viper. That's for 15th. Hyperdrive's cleared out to 2nd. As I think the 23, Logan's got himself a good piece. He is not exactly in striking distance yet, but just has to keep the pace up. That's all that really matters. The 21 has been not having a good time here. Down through the corner. You just want to try to get as much track as you can without overstepping your boundaries. That is the goal here. The 21 taking a slightly different line, but can't get to the inside on the entrance to this little fucking gremlin of a section. And I think the 60 can't really defend. Oh, maybe. Nope, alongside. 21's there. Can the move be made? Is the question. We're definitely trying. And right there, switches back to the outside. Saw a 99 off the track for a bit there. I think this entry here is going to have to be really solid for the 21 to get through. And the 60s hold serve. All that battling has brought the 9 back to these guys. So annoying to see that happen. Hyperdrive has gotten a little bit better, but still has plenty of gap to close up on. And especially when you're braking for this corner right here, that's when it really matters. Whew. Yeah, Ringo did not have the best time there. Tiger Man is coming. Yeah, it creates time where you think you want to go, but you don't quite have the gap there, so you just have to brake earlier to not run into the guy in front of you, and then that just lets him get away. Team Duke tried to look under, but not really. We see some mid-pack shenanigans here. This is Kyle D running where he is. Seto just kind of doing a little mini through the field here as we look to see what's going on. Top 25 run for John X. Sully, which is not bad. And RBV a little further back. Tank Gunner, not really running too good here. Monaco settled in to 28th. Racing Fan back there. And then just outside the top 30, Esri running in the one. The 78 of Mizzou really did not load off pretty good at this course. They're going to have some problems of their own. BS Fast and 11, East Lamp. A couple drivers you expect to run back here on this type of track. And it goes all the way to Darkest Presence. Hold up. Okay, Landon is out of the race for reasons of we don't know yet. I think there may have been an incident that kept us green. Maybe not. The 20 is toast. Yeah, you can see what's on board with Hyper. That is just so much daylight in front of you. You thinking you need to go get that 4, but he's just out there on his own. And this part kind of gives you false hope. You close in on him, but you know he's going to run it out on this corner exit here. You got to nail that part to try to remedy that damage. That is grade A frustrating. Ben's there. And the top 10 are just kind of the top 10 at this point. Canadian Lux has so much daylight out there. I think the biggest thing is kind of drivers who are trying to maintain their position where they're not as fast. It seems like I've been ragging on the 99 a lot, but he just needs to defend more than attack. So lining up to see if Jake can close in on it. Let's actually take a lap with Jake here. We'll see. A 35 currently being scored in the 12th position. Just where you take your line. And you see, the road courses come in various different flavors. You have your wider road courses for action-packed racing. We'll see some of those later. But these like narrow, more strictly technical road courses are kind of interesting because it creates this dynamic where it's more about not messing it up rather than actually battling on track, as we see a 35 getting a good run on the 99 this time. Hold up. Actually have a battle here. And all it took was that mistake and enough for the 35 to capitalize. And Jake going for the spot. He runs wide, trying to finish off, but he's able to get control of it and settle back in line. That's all it takes. That's what he got. Team Duke is still in this battle. He is sitting himself in 13th position. Let's see. I think Ben McDonald is trying to get second place here. We'll see. The 4 out there. I think Ben knows what he's getting himself into here. Just needing to have a good corner, and I think he has a bad corner. That one racer is not that far behind him. Speaking of behind him, you got Ringo. That's Tiger Man and Logan. They're both there. That just creates this effect where you want to go faster, but you have to kind of respect the guy in front of you, which the thing is, the leader doesn't have to do that. That really is annoying. Margin getting close to 2.5 seconds. Whoa, that one racer damn near lost control of the car. Oh, we got a problem on the 41. The 41 is slowing. I'm not sure what it is. The 41 is not up to speed. We are still green as we see the field out there. Something's wrong with this car. We'll have to bring it in. That's what they're probably thinking right about now. He's not running too, like, no, there's no smoke coming out of it. He's not, like, super slow. He's in the grass. He's got to get lip up around that little bend right there. As you can see, just all the positions that are being lost, kind of like a through the field right here. And the 41 can't keep racing like this offline. Team Duke having to get around him as he is continuing to take his line around. He's way out of the way, so it's convenience to the drivers racing around him as he is headed to pit road. So really unfortunate for the 41 team that they had that unscheduled moment. And they felt it on the exit turn 1, so they had to go all the way around the racetrack. Oh, look at this. Seto making a move on turn 11. I don't even know the turn numbers at this track. That's the name of the driver. Well, he's showing off his road course skills. keeping ahead of that number 24. Meanwhile, the battle for second is kind of isolated now between Ben McDonald and Hyperdrive. As I think Ben McDonald is becoming more greedy, trying to greed for this position here. I'm not sure what the 16 has, but it might be enough. Maybe not for the win, but for something here. The 4 continues to be out front. The 41 is back out on track. Still on the lead lap, but it's going to cost a lot of them. All the way back 7 seconds to Ringo. That is 4th. 6 is Logan. 7th. 8th. And now it's all the way back to Jake for the top 10. I think the guys behind Jake know there's a top 10 spot there. Just wants to get as much as they can. Team Duke and that 88 going a little bit higher. And the 99 is on the case for this spot. I mean, he's in the corner where Jake messed it up to give it to him, but honestly, Team Duke might be on the offensive this time by. But I think that's a great defense job there. Not really going to create any issues with this. The Born Ready on the assault for a position. He's taken a position from the 34. It's not been a relatively unremarkable race for this 34 team. Yeah, they've been flying high recently, but something about the road course has got them to slow their roll. Turn 11 in the top 20. And further back it goes Fred Jones getting spot loss to Esri. The 86, not too proud about that one. Meanwhile, the 50 and the 62, they're on the back. They're still fighting each other, maybe. That one racer's not that far off the back of the field, however. So it's not completely over for this team yet. Ben McDonald starting to lose contact with second place. We'll get to see what the deal is here, as we've ran about half the race, and so far it looks like it has been coming up all to RS. The 33 is doing a fine job at holding his position. Ben McDonald taken to the limit there. He just wants a little bit more out of his line. Now you can see that's the distance right there. I think the 16 knows that he might be a bit faster than the 33. I mean, a 129, that's a pretty good lap, but Hyper has set himself 128. 120.9, 120.8. I think it's a consistency thing, not just objectively who has the faster of the fastest laps. We're just past halfway, so we'll have to see what becomes of it, as it's going to be a one-stop race. RS making a stop now. There's 2 are coming in. All right, yep. Drivers on the entry to pit road. I believe a 21 is going to stay out an extra lap. Angel Madfield lost a couple spots. He's in. Driver's in this time. Whoa. Butterpants going all the way around there, but he's in. Dr. Jr., Eastlamp, a couple other fancy drivers. And that is the field here. RS Fast and 11's got back out on track. Way in front of Hyperdrive and Ben. Ben McDonald even kind of frustrated with that carousel bit there. We see a few positions being exchanged around here. I do think that the 4 is going to be a lot faster, but he's going to also have to catch when these guys come in pit road at the right time. Let's go back up to the front. The 21, currently the leader of this race. Frosty Wusky is in this time. So those who didn't pit the last lap, they're going to be in this time. CS Fast and 11 in. Toad Warriors in. Got drivers coming down pit road. In 87, 38, 86, 78. The 15 is in. The 36 stayed out. I do believe everybody cycled through. Now, that one Racer is actually kind of back into good positions, but Racer is the only driver besides for 36 who can't make it all the way, so those two are going to have to make another stop. I think Ringo is getting kind of PO'd with this driver that hasn't come in yet, so he's going to have to find one way around, whatever that may be. Now it's Hyperdrive trying to close in on the 4. Yeah, the 36 needs to find a way down to get in to pit road this time. And with Logan making up a spot, that's pretty good for the 23 team. Racer ran wide that time. Kind of a tough spot for where they are right now. So now Logan's in the top 5. Ringo's also a top 5 runner too. And those guys up front, they're just so spread out right now. It really creates a, what are they going to do about that? Canadian Lux is here. I think he's in the top 10 now. CS Fast and 11 got a spot on the 99 while pitting. Toad Warrior, I think he's been battling Born Ready all day, so that's been a spot of frustration for this team. But 23, 23rd place, 24. And Tank Gunner just has not been able to get the wheels turning at all. Just seeing the margin there, just not really changing. That the 4 has been kind of the man so far. Yeah, take a look at that 41, that one Racer. Like, currently sitting 9th, but knowing he can't go all the way. Yeah, what do you really do in that spot? Really, to some degree of annoyance, like something gonna happen. Oh, he goes off a bit there. The 90 Canadian Lux can't really capitalize, but he's sure gonna try going down in the corner. But just the braking zone there when everybody gets all up to one side, that really shuts the door on him. Nothing there that could have been done. I think the 11 and the 99 are battling for a spot. Taking a look at how this is going to play out. Nothing really to happen there. The 11's going to defend pretty well. Kyle D, born ready. They're getting into it. But 19 having to concede the spot to Kyle D there. The 8 just ran good there. Born ready, kind of letting the 8 get a little bit out there. The 43 running himself a good line. Just found himself going the right direction at least. Said it was 24. Having a good time. At the very least, everybody here is just kind of vibing and surviving as what happened here. The gap has shrunken significantly. The 4 has lost a lot of ground to the 33. That actually closing in is going to be one thing, and that passing is a whole other opportunity. That thus far, the 33 has been strong in the late run here. This is Hyperdrive versus RS Fast and 11. As Hyperdrive has kind of been just trying to keep second place, but now in the later goings of the race, he has found the kill switch, so to speak, and is absolutely on a tear. Just needs to finish the job. That you do not want to get too scared of not wanting to run into that guy. I mean you don't want to run into him, but at the same time, you don't want to let that fear prevent you from having your moment pass you by. That's what this is going to boil down to. The 4 and the 33 continuing to be close together. 6 to go. That this entire race has led up to a moment like this. At what is it going to take to seize victory? RS Fast 11 has been perfect all day. But at this moment, it seems like there is a chance. And that's all it takes is a chance. I think the 4 has kind of regained his pace there. Like, the 33 got close, but I'm not sure if that exists anymore. He's going to have to find it again. See Ben McDonald way back there. It seems like rather not the 4 wants to mess it up. Is the 4 going to mess this up? That is the question. 5 to go. And yeah, everybody's just kind of where they are right now. Team Duke and Jake, honestly, I think they're battling for a future top 10 spot when the 41 eventually throws in the towel here. That the 35, losing that contact a bit. CS there. Misty Viper's been gaining spots. Look at this little happy family again. That 71 has been such a proficient road course driver that he's maintaining his position pretty well amongst competition, both new and old. Seto wanted that position, just not able to get there. They have some couple rookies meeting each other on track, Esri and Eric Monaco. This is for 29th. If the one wants to contextualize this fight, then maybe. Just going so far back down the order, you realize how far down the lap they are. The leaders are well past the start-finish line to this moment. The 47 of Eastlamp, the last driver on the lead lap. As the fight has reeled its way back in, Hyperdrive not wanting to let this moment slip through his grasp. The 4 and the 33. Oh, I don't think that was a good corner for what the 33 needed. Both of them are right there on it. RS Fast and 11, Hyperdrive, they're both in different grooves right there. I think that 33 wants to follow him just close enough to then make a move. 3 to go. Taking different lines, trying to just get that nose underneath, disrupt what the 4 is doing. That might be the big play here. Let's see what he's going to do down into the chicane, or the little double, not really a chicane, like a double little mini turn. Hyperdrive thought he had his moment, but just did not exit as well as he wanted to. Getting the little slipstream behind, at the very least, keeps the intensity in check. Ben McDonald, distant third. Ringo, very distant fourth. Two laps to go. They are both going to give it their all. Finding a way around. There's my 33. I thought he wanted to take a peek, but maybe. Just needs better exit, but I think the 4 is going to run a little bit away there. Down the hill. They're going to have to pull it off, I would say, here. Oh, but 33 must probably had a good follow through, but just so close, might have to make something extreme happen down this side of a track. Is he going to risk it? I'm not sure if he's going to risk it. Maybe not this time. But he'll have one more shot at every section of the track. White flag is out. One more time around for these two, at least. But 33 is keeping it interesting. What's it going to take to get him around? Going a little bit higher. Setting up for this downhill blast here. But maybe the 4 got away a bit. If that's what it is for the 4, then he's going to take every advantage he can get his hands on. I think that's it for catching him. I think the 33 didn't quite execute the way he wanted to. He may have had a better chance last lap, gambling on something more here, but it probably won't be enough. In the final set of turns, the 33 is trying to catch one final time. The last set of corners is not going to be enough. RS Fasten 11 takes it all at Canadian Tire. That driver's coming around, finishing top 10. They got themselves very separated out. Yeah, got some top 10 spots on the line. That one racer actually able to rebound quite nicely in that 41 team. Give them a call. All in push for the 4. As all 41 cars getting across the line. Just another day. First time back for road course for Eastland, but just another day for him. Just not really running well. That is end of that race. We are got some what actually happened here moments on the number 20 team. Oh my. We didn't have a call for this one. Zentz getting sent to the Shadow Realm off into the sand pit. This was like lap 3. Didn't call it. Landon just kind of reorienting himself in the pit there. And getting himself faced back in the right direction. Not good for him. But it'll be all for the 4. Quick look down the results. We'll see you next time. Take care.